What's up, YouTube? I wanted to talk to you guys today about Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 2, and what I thought of it. I got a lot to do today, so this can be a little bit shorter of a video, but ultimately, it's not falling off for me. I'm still gonna watch next week's episode. I'm gonna finish the series, obviously, but it just wasn't as entertaining as the last one. There wasn't any big action scenes or anything like that, which was fine, but if you're gonna have no action scenes, you need to have other scenes that are good with dialogue and stuff, and there was just not really anything too entertaining. We get a scene in the beginning where Chris, Peacemaker, is John Cena's character, is basically from last episode where at the end, he fought himself from the alternate reality. He killed himself, and so now basically he's trying to figure out, I know what's kind of funny, I'll admit, the scene where he's like trying to like hide his body, and it just like keeps rolling out and he can't get to work. So we meet his friend, which I'm assuming was from season 1, who he asks if he has a bone saw to like cut himself up, and they do a lot of like, it's weird but kind of funny. I don't really know how to describe it, with like John Cena's like other self's dead head, I guess you could say. And then we cut and we go to his house, and there's a scene at his house, and he walks in, or no, I think it cuts, and he's like, we're at his house, and then he's like, his friend comes over, the one that had the bone saw, and I'm going out of order here too, by the way, like, I'm not talking about every scene, because I don't want to spoil it all the way for the people who want to watch it, but, there's another scene here where it's tied into the last episode with the orgy, and there's just, for some reason, there's just naked people on the ground for like no reason, and I don't know, like, I didn't mind it in the last episode to be there, but in this episode, it just felt, I mean, it was pointless in the last episode too, don't get me wrong, but like, it was even more pointless in this one, and now it's like, it's already getting old. Like, it was fine in one episode, like, but this isn't like Game of Thrones, James of Thrones out here, okay? Like, James Gunn, what are we doing? I didn't really care for that scene. And then we also have another scene, basically, of him just like thinking about the other universe. And like what it would be like over there, because I believe he's on the cell phone of his other self who he killed, and he like sees that the girl that he wants to be in a relationship here with in his universe that doesn't like him does in this other universe. And so it's just more building towards him like wanting to go and spend some time and live in that universe. Just more reason for him to go and stay in that universe than the one that he's in, because his dad is nice in that universe too, and his brother's alive, unlike in the universe where he's in now, where his brother's dead and his dad's dick. Well, his dad's also dead. He's a dick and he's dead. And then it kind of wraps up at the end, and we have like a friend get together, is like what you could say. Oh, also Rick Flag Sr. Reads the file of his son being killed by Peacemaker, which, by the way, makes no sense, because how does the Rick Flag from, unless I'm understanding this wrong, but how does the Rick Flag from the new universe that Corn Sweat Superman is in have any care about what happened to his son in another universe? Like, his son here's still alive, right? Like, I don't understand that, so that doesn't really make sense. And so yeah, we get a scene where he's reading his file and stuff, and he basically is like, I want everything on Peacemaker. And somebody in the office tries to tell him that Peacemaker helped the Suicide Squad and has worked with Argus, I believe, is who they are working for still. And he's like, I don't care, get me everything on Peacemaker. And then at the end, we get the scene with everybody like partying, not like partying, but like they have like a friend get together and they like have some beers, and we have a stupid joke where this guy can't catch beers. I don't know why. I thought he was gonna go. It was funny. Once again, I like dumb humor. I know a lot of people aren't gonna like this, but I thought he was gonna go overboard with it because he like throws one beer, misses, then he throws another, and misses again. And I thought he was gonna go for the third one, and I was like, James, please don't do it a third time. And they don't, so it was okay. But yeah, I think this is pretty average. I think I'm just gonna give it a 5 out of 10. I didn't really care. Like it wasn't obviously it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but it wasn't great. So yeah, 5 out of 10. The last one I think I gave a 7. So this one was the last 2 points. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good day, everyone.